This ain't crazy talk. I know it happened, bro.
Well then,
I know.
So what, you want to tell it or not? Because either you're going to hold it in and let it destroy your life, or you just going to tell it now, or you don't even have to tell it. You want other people to tell it. But see, people are not going to sit there and say stuff for you, bro, shit, and then you get scared and be like, oh.
So what's bothering me is that being a celebrity sometimes comes with, like, everybody wants to be successful in a celebrity and stuff like that, but it comes with, you know, bullshit sometimes, and, you know, that's the only thing that I hate about it.
Like seriously, just how many men have Will and Jada messed up? Because this Bryshere situation is getting darker. And now his ex-gasmates like Taraji are coming out to expose he's some serious trauma. And even worse, he cannot be the only one. Now, Taraji knows how hard it is to survive in Hollywood, but what she learned about what Jada and Will did to Bryshere showed her one thing. That young man never stood a chance of leaving the industry in one piece.
Besties, this till today is still one of the scariest transformations I've ever seen in my life. To go from this fine, young, rich, millions of followers, you know what I'm saying? You could start any business you want. You could do whatever you want. You are known around the world. Into this in a matter of years? Baby, this ain't just drugs.
So most of what has come out about Bryshere has been stories about how it all went horribly wrong after his own mother sold him out to Will and Jada for this so-called mentorship. Recently, Bryshere went live with his friend and broke down. He seemingly confirmed that something did happen to him, and he wants to talk about it, but he's scared of what they would do to him if he comes out.
It was you. Listen, you are not the fault of the things that happened to you, okay? You did not lose any, listen, listen. You did not lose any, listen, Brian. Listen.
Go ahead.
You did not lose anything. You had a little trouble, and it happens. Just get back. Learn from it. Do your music. Put your story into your music. Make it 20 times better. I always told you,
one try.
You don't have one. The thing is, if you believe in God, God is the God of second chances.
And when Bryshere's friend was asked how or why this video made it out here, he said, music. Bryshere is afraid to discuss what has happened to him publicly out of fear that was placed in him manipulatively. He also added, while we were speaking, I told him I feel the need to put this out because he's going to continue to suffer internally if he thinks those around him don't care about his welfare and mental health. Plus, it shows everyone that this is how he is normal and not a madman out of control unless something stimulates him. Plus, it's the only way to keep him untapped from suppressing secrets of perverts who wanted to bring him down when not working with him. Now, the comments were flooded with people asking him to not be scared and expose all who did him dirty. People like Terrence Howard are also backing him up because they saw firsthand how Bryshere was treated. And Taraji isn't about to sit down and let him keep bending over when those who did this to him are still out there making millions, living their best lives, and probably still repeating the same cycle with other young, impressionable men. And yeah, Taraji is reportedly pointing fingers at Jada and Will and that fake mentorship program they used to improve their image while trapping young actors. In the beginning, it was a lot of fun for Bryshere. He was coming up as a rapper and already making waves at music festivals all over Philly. He even opened for big names like 2 Chainz and Fabulous. The talent was there, the looks were there, the potential was there, and that's why Charlie Mack knew he had to get him up and out of Philly. And when he got the gig as Hakeem on Empire in 2015, it felt like Bryshere had hit the jackpot. Mind you, he was just 17 when he got that role. That same year, he also signed a record deal with Columbia Records. Everyone hyped him up as the next Will Smith, and Will quickly jumped at the opportunity to earn some media points by announcing that he would take Bryshere under his wings and take him to the next level.
I'm watching him, he's with my man Charlie Mack, so Charlie was with me every step of the way. First out the limo, so Charlie has been with me, 30 years coming up in the business. So, he's surrounded by a whole lot of strength. He's surrounded by a whole lot of love. And all he has to do is add discipline, and he's going to be all right.
Taraji talked about how the gatekeepers in the industry have a fetish with seeing young med equals Zien get turned out. She had never seen it happen herself, but it was more or less an open secret that this was a price men had to pay if they wanted to take the next step. Diddy reportedly gave in to Clive Davis, and there are rumors that Will Smith was turned out by Quincy Jones and Benny Medina to secure his spot as the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. The story goes that the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air was originally meant to go to Kid and Play, who were big at the time after the debut of their album and the success of House Party. Benny Medina had discovered Will Smith after his success as a rapper. So, when Kid and Play refused Fresh Prince, Benny pitched it to Will. Benny took Will over to Quincy Jones' house so that he could audition for the role in a private setting. By the time Will left Quincy Jones' house, he'd secured the part, and you put the rest together.
At NBC, before Fresh Prince.
Right.
And we turned that down, and they end up getting that.
Right.
How'd that work out?
Yeah,
You know
it's kind of, it went backwards.
Yeah.
I was going to talk about that.
In the cartoon series, that we told our people to tell Warren Littlefield, who was running NBC at the time, we was like, man, this is how smart we were, right? We was like, man, fuck your fucking TV show. You clip this cartoon, we don't want it. We don't want your sitcom. Fucking tear up the shit. We don't want to do a sitcom with you if you cut the cartoon. That's what we told them. And our management was like, you motherfuckers are crazy. What the you fucking Queens motherfuckers. And that's what we did. So they, you know what I'm saying? That deal went away. That's the deal and Jeff and them, Will and them slid right up in that. That was the shit. We'd have had that shit first. We'd have had both.
Oh yeah, Quincy Jones said,
how'd that work out? What happened to Will Smith? What happened to that guy?
He does movies every so often.
Comedian Bert Kreischer revealed that Will almost pulled the same stunt on him after he got invited by him to watch a movie together and talk about a role. And it was only when he spoke to his father that he realized that there might have been other intentions.
And he liked me. He was like, let's go see a movie. I was like, okay.
You guys went to a movie.
I called my dad and I was like, I got in the car, my dad goes, how'd it go? It went great. He was like, really? And I said, yeah, we're going to the movies. My dad's like, what? I go, we're going to the movies. And he was like, want a date? And I was like, I don't know. I was like, I don't know, I really didn't ask. Like I was just needing, and he was like, what do you mean? Like, what, you and him are going to the movies together? I was like, yeah, I guess. And I was like, it's at Planet Hollywood. And he was like, they have a movie theater there? I was like, Dad, I don't know. Maybe we'll go get lunch there and then dinner and then we'll go to the movies. And he was like, oh, buddy, he's trying to fuck you. I go, what? And he goes, listen, this is very popular in Hollywood. These guys have had so much pussy, they get tired of it. And so they're trying to turn out young boys.
At first, Jada was brought in to make Bryshere more comfortable, and they reportedly started having an affair just like she did with August Alsina. According to Taraji, even if Bryshere wanted to pull back, he was already trapped and locked in. Some reports say being too young made him develop an emotional bond with them. He thought he would be protected and cared for, considering what was happening in the bedrooms. If he left by force, these people could easily derail his career and could put out rumors about him and his attempt to seduce Jaden as a way of shutting down any opportunities he had in the industry. So, Bryshere had no choice but to stay and allow himself to be used until they had enough. And in case you want to know what Bryshere was really made to go through, the Smith family's assistant came out to expose some really nasty details.
I rob in Chicago for Empire. It's a damn mess. It's no other way to put it. This dude is going crazy, right? He's out there allegedly with male prostitutes. He's pissing in the trailer. He's acting psychotic, right?
The same thing he's doing now.
Beyond that. But this is why a show is going on. I pulled him to the side. I said, listen, I'm here to help you and so forth and so on. So he was like, all right, I feel that. He said, everybody on the set know you. Everybody seem like they love you. Okay. I want to love you because everybody else love you. I said, if that's what you want to do, then do it. But he kept acting up. And then one day I said, what the F is wrong with you? And he was like, you know. He said, you know Will raped me. You know Diddy made me suck his penis. You know what's going on. You know Charlie made me suck. And I said, I have no idea what's going on. I have no idea. So he crying, no blood is coming from his nose. Yes, you do. And I'm like, yo, listen, somebody stole 2 hard drives from Jada's house. So now we get into why she's even more mad. Jada would watch at the houses. She had her laptop. She would stick her hard drive in, right? Boom, and hook it up to the TV. And she could play whatever video she watching. So I'm seeing videos of her and Will and a bunch of other, some celebrities, everything. Because remember, the last interview I told you, if you don't sue me, I'm gonna let people know who you've been hitting with them dildos. And I said, if you don't sue, I'm gonna sue. So I told you, being Muslim, whatever I say I'm gonna do, that's what I'm gonna do, period. And I gotta have evidence. So she's sitting down here watching, playing with herself, high as a kite, right? Not caring who's in the house, whether kids watching, nothing. She's in her own world. So that's how I was able to see the tapes. I saw them, and I saw some things that were unreal, and I saw celebrities on the tape.
Ooh.
I'm under penalty of perjury. If anything in here is a lie, my ass going to jail, period. There's no if, there's no ends, there's no buts. You know what you and Diddy was doing together in y'all younger years. All that's coming out.
Who else did you see allegedly on the tapes?
Tyrese with Will and Jada. Then the one with Charlie Mack and Will. Jada's not on it, but you can hear her say, make him spit up, period. So when these tapes come out, people will know I'm telling the absolute truth.
Allegedly.
So it's time for everybody that got a credible story, I should say, to start the process.
Even Terrence Howard seemingly backed this up.
You know, but when you lose your man card, that's the only thing I can think of. You lose your damn man card.
What is that? What do you mean by that?
You give up your ability, your right to being a man. A man don't take it, a man gives it. So when you give up that man card, you don't get that back.
Are you saying what I think you're saying?
No, I'm saying what I'm saying. You don't get that back. You come into this world as a man one time. You give up that right for anything, for fear of being hurt, fear of somebody doing something, for wanting to gain something. When you give up that man card right, you lose some spiritual energy that has always been pushing through. But when you give up your manhood, I've never seen somebody recover from it. That was all the people that went to the puffy parties. That was all the people that did all those things thinking that there was never going to be a consequence for what they were doing. Got punked out and pimped out by some greater desire. You shouldn't have a greater desire than being a man.
And once they were done with him, they completely blackballed him, so no one would believe him. And this broke Bryshere mentally so much that he started crashing out and doing heavy substances. He got arrested multiple times, stopped making music, lost his gigs, and now he has to do adult content with other men to buy food.
When I'm in Chicago, this guy's acting erratic. Crazy. He's getting stopped by the cops. There's male prostitutes involved. There's mental illness involved. There's drug use involved. And I'm really trying to see what happened to this guy. And one day he said, you know what happened. You know that Will R-worded me, or however y'all kind of say it on YouTube. You know that Diddy sexually assaulted me. And you know Charlie Mack made me suck his private part. Right? And I'm like, whoa. This was a full admittance.
And according to reports, Taraji P. Henson reached out to him privately to help him, but he is too far gone. But she is still trying to get him back on his feet. And she blames Jada and Will for his situation completely. No wonder you don't see Taraji and Jada in the same room or event ever. Allegedly, Taraji cannot stand Jada after finding out what really happened. And it won't be long before she speaks out publicly. And people feel the same way. Will's greatest role has been acting straight, but he's a culprit. That's why Jada was punking him on the Red Table Talk, because Will knew Jada could out him if he made her look too bad. Bryshere's own mother sold him out. He couldn't turn anywhere. Will Smith is basically, from all I can hear and understand, another Tyler Perry. Most of these famous people, no matter how much we may like them, are truly creeps and predators. There's no telling the amount of harm they've caused. But do you guys think Bryshere will come out to talk about his experience with Will Smith and Jada? Sound off in the comments and make sure to like and subscribe.